you? I hope all is well with yourself, your loved ones, and your pets. If this is your first time in, welcome on in. We are so happy to have you. And if you are a returning, reoccurring supporter of the channel and the community, welcome back. I infinitely appreciate your continued support that you show the community. It does not go unnoticed. Okay, Cancers? Welcome in. Okay, without further ado, I feel like your intro is short. Without further ado, let's get into your general reading. If you find that as you watch the reading, it resonates with you, be sure to hit the like button and also subscribe. Okay, and if you're feeling bold, let me know in the comment section below. Okay, Cancers? Let me get some lip gloss, okay? Please, let me get some lip gloss, Cancers. Cancers, okay. What the hell, my lip gloss is? Let's have a break in there. Somebody likes your lips, Cancers. I don't know who it is, but I feel like somebody really likes your lips, Cancers. Somebody also likes the way you taste, Cancers. They like your hygiene, the way that you upkeep yourself, Cancers. There's somebody who's attracted to that. Let's get into your general messages. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node placements. Cancer, what is it that Cancers are needing to know for the month of April? All the Cancers who are watching the live right now and those who will be watching the replay, what is it that my Cancers are needing to know for the month of April? Cancers, let's get into your reading. Okay. Tell me about Cancer's present. Okay. Tell me about the past. And then tell me about Cancer's future. Okay. Cancers. Cancers, you are exiting things that did not make you happy. Or if you're not exiting them yet, you're making a list and recalling all the things that do not bring you sufficiency, self-sufficiency, independence, things that do not make you feel happy in spirit, things that do not make you joy. Cancers, Cancers are making a list of it. Cancers, you are identifying it in this season so that you can reclaim your joy, reclaim your peace, reclaim your stability. Okay, Cancers. Somebody, maybe Cancers tries to take your spark, or Cancers, or diminish who you are, Cancers. You may feel like people don't really see your notoriety, or people aren't giving you notoriety that you deserve, Cancers. Okay, Cancers, maybe you have overexerted yourself. You've given your all to someone who does not value what you are offering, or someone who does not have the capacity to see how much you are offering. Okay, Cancers? Some of you Cancers too are at this time where you are taking a break. You need a rest, Cancers, okay? Cancers, if you have not rested, it's a great season for you to rest before we get into, okay, I feel like Cancers may need to rest from now until their season, and that's okay, Cancers. Cancers, you've been overworking yourself, okay, nonstop, 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 okay, Cancers. Ooh, where in your life, Cancers, can you seek more pleasure? Where in your life, Cancer, can you seek more joy? Where in your life, Cancer, can you bring forth more joy, more pleasure, okay? And less persistence of work, 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 work. You got to live a little bit, Cancers. You got to live a little bit. And Cancers, I feel like you've been doing things very familiar. It's time to get outside of your familiarity, okay, Cancers? And that leads me to this, your past, the Explorer of Cups. Cancers, you are the nature of an explorer. Okay, Cancers, before Cancers, you love to be outdoors. You love to do physical activities. You love to do things by yourself. You love to be on water. Okay, Cancers, people looked up to you, Cancers, for your individuality, for your quest and your thirst for fulfillment in life, Cancers. Some of you Cancers may feel like you have lost your spark, okay? That you don't know how to find your way back, Cancers. I don't know what it is that you went through, Cancers. What is it that Cancers went through that made them lose their spark? What is it that Cancers went through that made them lose their spark? What is it that Cancers went through that made them? Yeah, literally Ace of Wands in reverse, losing your spark. You could have been around people who didn't acknowledge your presence and how much you brought to the table. Could that be it, Cancers? Because this card talks about confidence. In the past, Cancer, you were seen as someone who was very confident. Okay, someone who was the go-to person. Okay, someone whose confidence is one of a kind, unbreakable. Okay. Also, people looked at you as sexy too, Cancers, a sex symbol. Okay, someone who's secure in their sexuality. Okay, someone who's secure in who they were. Okay, someone who prioritized their own needs. Okay, Cancers, someone who didn't dim their own light. I don't know what you've been into. There's somebody, Cancer, who dimmed your light. Okay, have you striving to be something that you're not, or striving to be something that's unattainable? See, some of you Cancers could have even been doing everything in your power that you know you could do, but even that was still not enough. You still weren't attainable. You still weren't successful. You still weren't everything that person wanted you to be. Some of you Cancers lost your authentic self. And it's time for you to get back to your authentic self. People's reaction, how people judge you, Cancer, you are overcoming that. Someone's judgment really affected your confidence, okay? Your momentum, okay? Somebody may have tried to make you feel small, Cancers, where you used to be this big personality, big spirited person, Cancer. Somebody may even tried to humble you, Cancers. Cancers, you worry about what people say behind your back. Okay, Cancers, you used to be this person who didn't give a fuck about what people said behind your back. You didn't give a fuck how people saw you. Now you're striving to be seen in a certain way by people when before you just didn't give a fuck. Cancers, you also used to be rawly and authentically honest, unapologetically yourself, Cancers. Now, Cancers, you may be internalizing things that you used to be able to say freely, Cancers. Is that true? Stay true to yourself, Cancers. It really doesn't matter what other people think, Cancers. You've been internalizing a lot of what other people think, Cancers, and you've been allowing that to dictate your actions and your self worth. That's not who you are, Cancers. And the future you is asking for the Explorer of Pentacles, self nurturing. You need to get back into self nurturing, nurturing yourself, Cancers. Self pleasure. You need to get back into pleasure. What brings you happiness, Cancers? If it's not a hell yes, Cancer, then the answer is hell no. You've been doing a lot of things for other people and sacrificing doing the things for yourself, Cancers. Okay? Cancers, whatever is drama in your life, release it, Cancers. It's time to enjoy yourself, Cancers. Prioritize yourself, Cancers. If you have been around someone who's been suffering and dictating how you should live your life, how you should spend your life, you're releasing that person, Cancers, because you are now prioritizing the pleasures of self, Cancers. Cancers, you're prioritizing feeling good, because once you feel good, you do good, Cancers. Cancers, I don't know who you've been giving yourself to. You've been giving a lot of yourself to somebody, and it has depleted you instead of restored you. It's depleted you instead of uplifted you, Cancers. Some of you guys are needing to take a long bath or to be by a body of water, to soak in some water, to get some herbs, okay, to release through water so you can walk into your new manifestations, okay, Cancers? Some of you guys, Cancers, too, have been not listening to your intuition, okay, because these cups are here. And now Spirit is asking you to ground and to live through, push through, okay, and let your intuition lead with the action. Now it's time to let your intuition lead through with the actions, Cancers. Do the things that you like, Cancers. You've been doing a lot of things that other people like, or things that are beneficial to other people. The future is calling you to be selfless, okay? I mean, excuse me, selfish to you. You've been selfless to you. Now it's time to be selfish about you, okay? If things are oppressive to you, Cancers, if things does not make you feel good, Cancers, release it. Cancers, you are in the season of April of feeling good. If something doesn't make you feel good, if something doesn't make you feel confident, Cancers, let it go. This is the season, April, of rebuilding your confidence. Okay, Cancers. This is the season of feeling like that guy, feeling like that girl, knowing you got it in the bag. Okay, Cancers, reassuring yourself. Okay, Cancers, glamorizing your own life. Okay, Cancers. Whew, somebody tried to knock you down, Cancers. Somebody tried to knock you down, knock your grace, Cancers. Somebody tried to knock your grace, Cancers. But get back up, Cancers. Some of you Cancers too are just looking and seeking for approval, baby. That's not what makes you a bad bitch. That's not what makes you that guy, okay? People who seek for approval, baby, that's still an inner child wound that you need to address from your mama and your daddy. An adult cannot give you approval that you're seeking, okay? The approval comes from self, okay, Cancers? I don't know who you got around because you used to be that person, okay, Cancers? I don't know where there's been a leak in your auric field, Cancers, where you feel the need to people please or to adjust yourself and to be more accommodating to others and to yourself, but you have to release that because it's holding you back. It's dimming your lights. It's blocking your pockets, Cancers. You people pleasing, Cancers, blocks your pockets. Do you ever notice that, Cancers? Some of you Cancers, you people pleasing will literally talk yourself out of an opportunity because you're trying to please instead of going with your intuition and your inner knowing, instead of being that guy, that girl, confident, unapologetic, okay, unshakable, Cancers. That's what you're working on this April. You're unshakable. You're no longer people pleasing. You are unshakable. You're about your own business, about your own priorities, okay? And as you start to regain that composure, your dynamics and the people that you attract, Cancer, will change. What's the oracle messages for Cancer? Those who are watching the live right now and those who are watching the replay. Hello, guys. Hit the like button if you find that the messages are resonating. Thank you for your support. Cancers, you're pulling second chance. So there's somebody who wants a reconciliation or somebody who you want to make amends with or wants the opportunity to make amends, okay? This is somebody who you had a heart connection with, okay? Because you don't know how to feel. You're like, dang, should I give this person a second chance? Should I make up with them? Okay, will they break my heart again? Okay, are they really aware of the decisions, the changes that they need to make? Cancers, heavy on the heart right now, Cancers. And it's like you're attracted to this person, Cancers, but will it be anything official? Will it be anything serious? You're questioning yourself, do I really like this person more than the lust? Because some of you guys, the lust is what held you on to this person. The lust is what brings up the conflict with you and this person. It's like, dang, is my heart really there or am I really lusting? Cancer. So you have a second chance, Cancers, to make a decision about whether you want to progress forward with something that is conflicting, something that is lustful, or do you want to free your heart from these mixed signals? Okay. Some of you guys could be dealing with past life partners, okay, where you keep repeating the cycle with this person because you're meant to break the cycle and understand the karmic lesson, okay? Understand, okay, what this lesson, what this repeated cycle is teaching you, Cancers. What's the advice for Cancers dealing with this situation for the month of April? What's the advice for Cancers who are dealing with this? If this is Cancer's story, what's the advice for them? Okay, karma. Didn't I say that you are dealing with a karmic person, a karmic counterpart? You guys are here to both teach each other lessons. This person has taught you a lot about yourself. Okay, Cancers, you dealing with this person has taught you a lot about yourself and where you leak, okay, and where you need to release. This person taught you about where in your relationship you don't hold, where you hold on, where you're meant to let go. This person is here to show you the causes and effect of you holding on instead of letting go, Cancers. Did you learn your lesson? You cutting this person off is indicative of if you learned your lesson. If you didn't learn your lesson, it's okay. This person will likely forgive you. You guys will likely have the physicality of the situation, but there will still always be contention. There will still always be difficulties because this is not your divine person, Cancers. This person was brought here to show you the power of yourself, Cancer. This person was brought here to show you that you are enough, Cancer. This person was brought here to show you that you require a lot, but you also bring a lot to the table, Cancers. This person was brought to show you that can't no one take from you, okay, what you don't give to yourself, okay? Cancers, you have to be continuously giving to yourself in order to legitimize yourself to understand that people can't take from you. You only allow them to take from you, okay, Cancers? This person showed you the purpose of keeping your own cup full, Cancers. I get if you want to have another rendezvous and if you want to go through this cycle again, this person, you'll get a second chance with this person. But the real lesson with this person, Cancer, is learning the karmic lesson and letting go so that you can walk into your newfound, okay? This person was here to teach you how to heal. You guys had great physical intimacy together, Cancers, great physical intimacy. But the intimacy also was a form of showing you guys where you guys needed to heal. Cancer, you're dealing with a karmic person. This month of April is your karmic release, Cancers. Prioritizing of self and a karmic release, Cancers. Can you still be friends and acquaintances? What happens if Cancers remain in communication, friends and acquaintance with this person? See, conflicted came out twice. There will be conflict, Cancers. Conflicted came out reverse and hoping in reverse. If you guys still remain in contact, Cancers, there's still going to be unresolved issues, Cancers. You'll be hoping for things to change, Cancers, and maybe it'll change briefly, but that at the heart of it, Cancers, at the heart of it, Cancers, does this person really want to change, Cancers? That's what you need to ask yourself. Does this person really want to change, Cancers? The other question is too, Cancers, do you really want to change? This relationship is also to show you where you idolize people, okay? Where you give people more credit than the credit that they deserve, Cancers. You learned a lesson from this person, Cancer. They taught you a lot. Honor the lessons that you learned from this person, and it's okay to release them. It's okay to release them, Cancers. Okay? What happens after Cancer releases this situation? What's the message for Cancers in April? What happens after Cancers release this karmic situation? What happens for Cancers after they release? See, look, Cancers, they'll be back. You'll release them and they'll be back. But I want to let you know, Cancers, there's a guardian angel, okay? Someone who's passed on from you that protects you from this connection. There's probably a guardian angel that will allow you, that will bring you back to this person, okay? Only for you to then realize, yo, we are not compatible. Why do I keep, look, time to move on. So they'll come back around, Cancers. You'll have that second chance with this person, but in that second chance, you'll realize, yo, this situation is over. This situation is done. It's time to move on. Okay. And as soon as you do that, Cancers, right after the next Mercury retrograde, Cancers, you'll meet a new person. This person will likely be an air sign. Okay, Cancers? What's the hold that these two have on one another? Because you guys just won't let each other go. Moving. It's hard for you guys to move on. It's both people, it's hard for them to move on. You guys is, look, I can't make it up. The lesson for you guys is learning when to move on. The karmic lesson for you guys is knowing when to move on, when to cut ties, when to break a cycle. Fate, karma, something ending, something beginning. Yeah. You are here to know when to leave a relationship, Cancer. This is your your lesson in April is knowing when to leave a relationship before the relationship starts to impact your quality of life, starts to impact your confidence, starts to impact, okay, how you mentally think about yourself. Okay, Cancers? Wow, this situation did a lot on you, Cancers. I get that there is love here. What was your purpose for meeting this person? What was Cancer's purpose for meeting this person? Because you've been through a lot, Cancers. This person, your purpose for meeting this person is someone's got their eye on you. You are doing their research. Purpose for meeting this person was a spy. What does a spy do? A spy accounts observations, okay? A spy accounts intelligence. So your purpose was to gain information, okay? To learn about observation, how to observe people, okay? How to study people, okay, Cancers? Observe. Your purpose for meeting this person was observation. How to study, how to process, how to digest. Cancers, if you find that this is your reading, let me know in the comments. I love to engage with the social community that we have here, the tribe, I like to call it. If you find that you love my energy and you want to see more of it, thank you for your continued support. Hit the subscribe button above so you stay in tune and connected with future readings and me. Okay, Cancers. And if this isn't your message, but it's your homegirl, your homeboy, your auntie, your mommy, your daddy, whoever's message, baby, share the video with them, okay? Don't be stingy. We share over here, okay? Share the resources. But Cancer, tighten up. This is just a message to tighten up, Cancers. It's okay to let things go, to leave things behind, to say that, okay, this doesn't serve me. I've learned my lesson, okay? The next blessing is on its way. So until next time, peace.